Hello, welcome back to Premier League Dad. How are we all doing? My name is Kee. We are live again for another big Champions League night of football. We got Shelbourne against Qarabag tonight. Shelbourne against Qarabag. Shels fresh from the win over Linfield in the last round. And yeah, they face Qarabag. Qarabag's going to be a tough one for them. I think Qarabag's going to be a difficult one for Shelbourne to get past. Especially that second leg away in Azerbaijan. It's going to be difficult. They're going to have to do what Rangers did last night in their big Champions League tie against Panathinaikos. Secure a nice big, early home lead and maybe get something to take over to Azerbaijan. Can Shels do that? We're all rooting for them, hopefully so. But I just think Qarabag might have a little bit too much for them in this one. Let me know what your thoughts are, obviously. We'll be talking about all manner of things tonight. Obviously, we'll be talking about all the news in football. We'll be talking about Rashford to Barcelona. We'll be talking about Chelsea apparently bidding for Jorel Hato. We'll be talking about Liverpool securing the signing of Hugo Ekitike. We'll be talking about all manner of things. Anything else you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Ipswich Town. Kieran, I've just seen you come in the chat. Ipswich securing Ashley Young, of course. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting start to the season. We've got a good couple of weeks coming up. And yeah, Shels will be as excited as any coming into this one. It's live on Premier Sports, by the way. If you are looking to watch along with us, you can watch it on Premier Sports with me. Kicks off in just over 10 minutes. 7:45 kickoff, so 12 minutes to kick off. And yeah, looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to it. Right, let's get the old chat going. Gulner, you're going to be a particular nuisance tonight, aren't you, Gulner? So we're going to hide you, mate, because you're not really bringing an awful lot to the conversation, short of shouting Qarabag repeatedly. Sam Brown, how's it going, Sam? Good to see you. Kieran, good to see you too, obviously, as always. Chimey, good to see you too. Lots of love to everyone that's in tonight. What do we need to talk about? Oh no, not that one. Come on, Key, sort it out. Before we do get started, I do want to say a big thank you, as always, to our sponsors, Match Bingo. Match Bingo. Guys, if you haven't yet, if you do like a bet on the football, I don't know if you're new around here. I don't know if you've been on this channel before. I don't know if you're new to this channel. But if you do like a bet on the football, Match Bingo is definitely worth taking a look at. Definitely worth taking a look at. They're a great bunch of guys, for one. And two, you can get a £10 free, well, effectively a tenner free if you sign up with Premier League Dad's special link. So all you need to do is go to the link in my description right now. If you download the Match Bingo app via that link, you deposit £5, you get £10 free. So that with that 15 quid, you can buy whatever Match Bingo card you want to buy, right? You can buy probably 5 bingo cards with that. And every single one of those bingo cards could be worth 250 quid. So it's definitely worth a go. If you like a game of bingo, you'll love it. If you like a bet on the football, I'm sure you'll love it. There's over £250,000 in prize money already paid out to Match Bingo players across the UK. And yeah, it's a really fast growing app. So please do go and check out Match Bingo. You would be supporting the channel by doing so. Massive thank you to those that already have done it. You'd be supporting the channel by going downloading the app and yeah, just setting up an account. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any winners as well, by the way. We had someone on a couple of days ago. You sent me a message. I can't recall your name. I apologise. Let me find it. Oh, it's on my frigging phone. He sent me a message and said that you'd had a winner on Match Bingo. So massive thank you for that. I really did appreciate it. Thank you. And yes, we are 9 minutes away from kickoff. I think you can buy a bingo card for this one, by the way. I'm almost certain you can buy a bingo card for this one. Let me know if anyone does download it, if you do buy a bingo card for Shels against Qarabag. And let me know if you have a win on it. But yeah, 250 quid per bingo card is there for grabs, and you can get a tenner free by downloading the app. So go and check it out. A massive thank you to those that have. Right, and with that said, let's get stuck in. I'm just going to get live on TikTok. Ben, our official website confirmed Ekatike. Have they really? Oh, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Go on, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see Hugo in the magical red. Liverpool FC. Where are they? Hey, there he is. Hugo. Hey. We have reached an agreement for the transfer of Eintracht Frankfurt forward Hugo Ekatike, subject to international clearance. You'll love to see it. Hugo's set to fly out to Hong Kong to meet with his new teammates, and supporters will be able to see. Oh yeah. Well, to be honest, I was going to say Hugo Ekatike is he's due on a flight. There's a flight out of. This is how obsessed us Liverpool fans are. There's a flight out of Heathrow tonight, a commercial flight which apparently Ekatike is on, that gets him into Hong Kong tonight or tomorrow. Sorry, early hours of tomorrow morning. So yeah, he'll be with the lads very, very shortly. TNS, the new Saints are down. They're losing to Differdang. That one kicked off at 7 o'clock, by the way. That's another British team, TNS. Getting beat by Differdang. Oh, that's a bit of a blow for TNS. Right. One sec. I'm not ignoring you, TikTok. Give me a second. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. Right, where are you? Okay, Sam, as a Newcastle fan, good signing. Yeah, I think it's quite a good signing. I'm quite happy with it. I am more than happy with it. Right, let's talk through the Shels and Qarabag lineups. In fact, I'll put them up on the screen. Save messing around. Let's just put them up on the screen. Shels against Qarabag. I will show you the lineups. Red Bull Salzburg, by the way, are beating Brann in the other Champions League game that's playing as we speak. It's 80 minutes into that one. Brann 1, Red Bull Salzburg 2. That's still only the first leg, of course, in that one, same as this one. But yeah, let me just put this up on the screen now. And I'll show you the lineups. Okay, right, there you go. That's the lineups for this game so far. So for Shels, it's Healy in goal. It's Gannon, Ledwidge, Barrett and Wilson at the back. It's a midfield of Wood, Lunny and McInroy. And then up front, it's Coote, Caffrey and Odobiko. Odobiko, who of course scored in the first leg here against Linfield. For Qarabag, it's Buntic in goal. It's Bayramov, Mateus, Mustafa and Danny Bolt at the back. In midfield, it's Caddy and Pedro with Adai, and then it's Zubia, Leandro, and Akundzade. Zubia is the captain as well, Abdallah Zubia. He's one to watch, definitely. We need to change the kits. I thought the kits would be a little bit different, but no, they have gone with the darker kit. Right, there you go. That's a little bit better. Right, there you go. So we've got Shels and Qarabag about to kick off here. Looking forward to this one. Sam Brown, I am watching Germany-Spain on iPlayer, really. See, I was debating that one tonight. I was debating Germany or Spain, but I gave it a miss. I thought we'd be better off watching the Champions League. Joe, never heard of Ekatike. Who is he? Kenty, Brann, are they from Norway? They are, yes. Yeah, Brann are from Norway. Claydon, he's winding you up, mate. He's trying to have us on. He's trying to have us on. It's because he didn't know. He expected Newcastle to sign Ekatike. That's what it is. Kieran, for Ashley Young being 40, he looks fit and ready and with bags of experience. Love it. Yeah, it's not a bad signing that for Ipswich, you've got to say. I do think he's one that, you know, for Ipswich to be coming back up into the Premier League next year, Ashley Young is a really, really solid signing. And I've just, by the way, I have just scheduled Birmingham City against Ipswich Town for the Friday night. I've done the thumbnail. It's booked in. We're going to be live for that one. I'm really, really looking forward to it. So we'll be live for the Championship opening game of the season. We're also live for an absolute load of Carabao Cup games and a load of League One games as well. So, yeah, if you want to be watching the League One, the next week or so, we've got loads of League One games, loads of Carabao Cup games, and we've got the Belgian League as well. We've got loads of games coming up. So if that's your thing, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. This will be a really good game, this, you know. This will be a very, very good game. I do fancy Qarabag. Sadly. I'm obviously rooting for Shels, of course I'm rooting for Shels. Joey O'Brien, the manager of Shelbourne here, they just about got past Linfield in the end, in the last round. But I think they might struggle tonight. I think they might struggle. Sam, who faced England in the last Euros? I think it was pretty much the same sort of teams as we faced in this Euros. I think they played Spain in the quarters. They played Sweden. Obviously, we've just gone past in the quarters. Played Sweden in the semis, I think. Spain in the quarters, Sweden in the semis, and then it was obviously Germany in the final. I think that was the last one. LFC Fan 200, how are you, Key? I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm really good. How are you? I'm very good today. Very, very good. Beto Moreno, Chamagol. I don't know what that means, Beto, but good to have you on the channel, mate. Very good to have you on the channel. Claydon, the Granit Xhaka rumours to Sunderland are just funny. Why? I really like that. I think that's brilliant. I'm really looking forward to Granit Xhaka going to Sunderland. I think he'll do really well there. Timmy, Callum Wilson to West Ham. We are going down. Mate, Callum Wilson's not a bad signing. Why are you so anti Callum Wilson? I think that's not a bad signing at all. He's better than... I mean, he's better than most that you could have signed. Right, we're off here now, by the way. Let me just sync the clock up. There you go, that's right. Paul Hexham, good to see you, Paul. How's it going? Good to see you, mate. Kim K. Golf Keys TikTok Live is more consistent than Chelsea's starting 11. Hey, you can put your house on me being live, mate. Can't put your house on most Chelsea lineups. Lucas Lambert, hi Key, would you have Palmer at Liverpool? Cole Palmer? Yeah. I don't know where he would fit in, mind. I don't know where we'd play him. This is it. He would be. That is all he would be as well. I would love Cole Palmer at Liverpool, yeah, but he'd only ever be cover for Mo Salah, wouldn't he? Because you wouldn't play him through the middle, because every time you play Cole Palmer through the middle, you basically waste him, and he can't play off the left. Brand 1, Salzburg 3. That's a good result for Salzburg. I've got Salzburg to qualify in that as well. Joe Leverkusen won't let Xhaka go. Things you love to see. Lowest points total for the Macans. Paul Hexon, what match are you watching, pal? I am watching Shelbourne against Qarabag in the Champions League. It's a great game. It's live on Premier Sports. Qarabag into the box here. Shot from distance, and it's gone wide. But fast start from the Azerbaijanis, and yeah, Ledwidge is not happy at the back. Ledwidge is very unhappy at the back with Shels. The way they got that clear, not good at all. Claydon, Germany and Spain play each other in back-to-back Euros. They both played in the group stage in 2022. Well, listen, I've gone out on a limb here, and I have I've scheduled England against Spain in the Women's Euros final on the 27th. So you can literally see, I've done the thumbnail. England against Spain. I've created the thumbnail. I have put it in. It's there. It's all booked in, which can only mean one thing, can't it? It's bound to mean Germany go through. But I have backed Spain to go through. Melissa, hello Melissa. How's it going? Good to see you. LFC fan, I'd have Palmer, but where would you put him? He's never getting in ahead of Salah. Exactly. Yeah, totally agree. Daz Reynolds, what's your starting 11 against Milan? Starting 11 against Milan kind of picks itself, I guess. You know, because you want to rotate and stuff. So, I don't know. That's not my. Whoever I would pick, Daz, it wouldn't be my first choice Liverpool team. It'd just be whoever needs minutes. Yeah, whoever needs minutes. Fires, Man United are finished. Our midfield is too bad. Our manager should be sacked. Bruno and Cassie is illegal. Bruno and Casemiro is a bad midfield. That will get ran through. That will spend all season getting ran through. Qarabag, good play. Shels getting ran through at the moment. And it's a free kick to Shels. Good play. Paul Hexham, I'll watch the Women's Euros and update you then. 8 PM kickoff. Yes, cheers, Paul. Thank you for that, mate. Yeah, let me know how they get on. What do you say? Who will do it? In this one, I think Qarabag. Maybe I'm defeatist. Any Shels fans watching, I apologise. I watched Shels against Linfield. I'm rooting for Shelbourne. Of course I am. But I just think Qarabag maybe just have a bit too much in this one. They're a seasoned European outfit, and yeah, difficult side. And I imagine even if Shelbourne managed to get a draw here, going to Azerbaijan's always tough. Most teams struggle in Azerbaijan. Oh, good shot, just wide. Again, it was Zubir, the captain of Qarabag, on that left-hand side, drilling it wide. The veteran Frenchman cuts in on his right foot, then back in on his left, drills it low across the keeper. Just wide. Very, very close. Sam, RIP, Ozzy Osbourne, love it. Absolutely love it. As in, I love Ozzy, not I love that he's died. I love Ozzy. I'm a massive Sabbath fan. So yeah, shame that he's died, but a top guy and an absolute icon. Ronnie, evening mate, how's it going? Who do you want the Lionesses to face in the final? I think it's Spain. It's not necessarily who I want them to face, but I imagine they will face Spain. Yeah. Shels getting to the touchline here again, and just Oh, they've got a corner out of it, actually. That's not too bad. Okay, I thought I'd have gone behind for a goal kick. Gannon fighting away. Barrett's up there as well. And Caffrey. Big chance for Shels. Floated over to the far post. This might be a training ground routine. Oh, chance! Must be! It's one! Oh, it's off the line! Oh, has it stayed out? Has it stayed out? Is it standing? What's going on? Is it counting? What's happening? What happened? As the ref's not pointed for a goal here. Oh my God, what's happened there? It's a It's off the line. It literally popped up goal in the top right. But a goal hasn't been given. It looked like it got cleared off the line. Oh, Shels, so unlucky. I'm not exactly sure what the referee's given here. It's the goalkeeper's about to take. It looks like a goal kick, but it never went behind, and it can't have been an offside. So, what's he give? It's not a handball. It's not offside. It's not a goal kick. What the hell's going on? But Shels very nearly 1-0 up there. Big start that would have been. Paul Hexham, I'm expecting Spain to batter Germany, pal. I can't see anything other than that. Car edit, Qarabag will win. Hey, bro, good to see you, man. How's it going? Qarabag pushing forward. Oh, again, just over the bar. 8 minutes in, Qarabag have had a couple of big chances, but Shelbourne definitely having the chance of the match so far. It's impressive. There's some away fans here. They've made the trip all the way from Qarabag. The Real Donut Town are signing some ballers. Who have they signed? I saw they'd signed... who was it they signed the other day? Who am I thinking? Not Ryan Ledson. Lyndon Gooch and Alfie May. Yeah, they're two decent signings. And Jack Watmore's not terrible either, is he? A couple of half-decent signings there. Yeah, you're right. Go on the town. Sebas, where can I see the match? Premier Sports, mate. Premier Sports, you can watch it. Paul Hexham, did you know we've now signed Ekatiki, pal? Yes, yeah, just spotted it just before we came on. So yeah, good. Really good to see. LFC fan, where are Qarabag from? Qarabag are from Azerbaijan. 3-star Reds, hey, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. I see Palace have put an official complaint in about Nottingham. Not a complaint as such, but they've asked UEFA to demote Forest back into the Conference League. How are you feeling about that? The Real Donut, Marcus McGuane as well. Sam, I'm rooting for Germany, but I think Spain will do it. The Real Donut, Josh Windass to Wrexham. Oh God, yeah, Windass had just left Wednesday, hasn't he, as well? Lucas Lambert, thoughts on Rashford to Barcelona? I'm kind of made up for him. Yeah, made up for him. Sam Brown and the women have gone out. What women have gone out? Three-star Reds watching Germany v Spain tonight, as I do not have Premier Sports. Okay, well, keep us updated, mate. Keep us updated. Yeah, no, I am absolutely made up for Rashford. I'm made up for him. I'm hoping that he does just well enough that he kind of annoys Manchester United fans throughout the season, but just bad enough that Barcelona go like that at the end of the season. On your bike, mate. Because there's no way at all. There's absolutely no way at all that Barcelona sign him permanently at the end of that contract. No way. Not a chance. And he won't stay. He's on 315 grand a week. He's not going to get that anywhere else. He'll stay at Man United for ages. till the end of his contract. Spain versus Germany has just started. Okay, well, Qarabag pushing forward down the right-hand side here. Good ball in across the face of goal. Oh, and it's pulled a little bit too far wide. Qarabag still on the counter-attack here. Chance, it's 1-0. 1-0 Qarabag. There you go. Fast start. And it's Leandro with the goal. Is there going to be a check? I don't think there is. Looks like it's a clear one, this one. It's Leandro with a tap-in. Absolute tap-in. The ball got whipped across the face of goal. It was Zubir who picked it up, the captain. Lovely little ball down the left-hand channel. Knocks across the face of goal. And it's a tap-in for Leandro. 1-0 Qarabag. 1-0 to Qarabag. And that's an ominous sign for Shelbourne, you have to say. Very ominous. That's a blow. That is definitely a blow. Lucas, how long's his contract? They're all 12 months, mate. Every time a player goes on loan, it's always 12 months. BCFC Benji. Huddersfield have got such a decent lad in Alfie May. Thoughts? Yeah, got again, absolutely made up to see it. Made up. Emiliano, hello, good to see you, Emiliano. Guten Tag, sir. There was a check here, but he has given the goal, the ref. There was a little VAR check, but he has give it. He has give it. If you haven't yet, by the way, please do give us a like and a subscribe. Go and check us out. Go and like us and give us a like and a subscribe. Massively, massively helps the channel. .14 minutes gone, and we've already got a goal that could prove to be decisive in the tie. Shels weren't particularly strong going forward in the fixture against Linfield. Now they have had a big chance already in this game, so you know you'll be hoping that maybe they can create one more. Lovely ball to the edge of the box. Skied just over the bar from Azerbaijan's champions there. 3-star Reds just wish this Europa Conference saga gets sorted soon. 11 days ago, Palace knew they'd got demoted, and maybe before that would be the likely outcome. So why wait until now to appeal to CAS? I don't know. Apparently, it's only actually going to be decided. The outcome of that appeal is only going to be decided or announced on the 10th, or is it the 11th of August, which is, I believe, the day before the Community Shield final, when Liverpool play Crystal Palace. So the season's, 5 or 6 days away when CAS are going to actually announce their decision. It just feels a little bit late in the day, doesn't it? Gian Linares, what game? The game is Shelbourne against Qarabag. Shelbourne against Qarabag. Emiliano, has the Bochum kit arrived? It's not arrived just yet. No, it should be here in the next couple of days, though. Next couple of days, I am just waiting on it. When did Liverpool play Crystal Palace? I think it's the 11th or the 12th of August. I've got it. If you go to my YouTube, you'll see I've got it all booked in. It's all there, ready to go. So yeah, I have got it booked in. I mean, you can Google it. Community Shield, Liverpool against Palace. I'll be live doing a watch along on that one, as you would expect. Okay, Shels have got a player down here now. I think is it Coote? Ooh, it was a bit of a naughty one, that, actually. Unlucky. I think he just lost his feet. Lost his footing, sorry. And might have just rolled his ankle. He's getting some treatment. Whether or not he's able to actually continue is another question. But it's looking like Shels may even need to make a change here. I think they will. Looks like they're going to need to make a change. I don't think it is Coots. Who is it? It's Wilson. It's Wilson on that left-hand side. He just lost his footing. And, yeah, he's just lost his footing and gone down. I think he's rolled his ankle. And that's a big blow. That is a big blow. Wilson's going to have to go off. And it's going to be a change for Shels early on here. Barely 17 minutes in. And they're a goal down. And they'll have to change the system already. Wilson, the number 3, hobbling off. He's barely able to get back to his feet here. Oh, he's being carried off, the poor guy. Cold shorts, Qarabag is a big team. Yeah, I mean, look, they're a well-established team as far as European, you know, football is concerned. They definitely play regularly in European games, don't they? Okay, so it's James Norris who's going to replace Wilson. So pretty like for like, he's going to play on that left-hand side. He's gone straight into the same position, but poor Wilson is being carted off straight down the tunnel. Looks like a bad one. Might be a few weeks at least if it's an ankle roll. So hopefully it's nothing serious. Paul Hexham, 2 minutes gone. Germany not touched the ball yet. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Jake Pike 96. As a Liverpool fan, mate, do you want to lose the Community Shield considering the cruise lately? As a Liverpool fan, mate, do you want to lose the Community Shield considering the cruise? The cruise? What do you mean? I don't know if I quite follow. The curse. I was thinking to myself, the cruise. What cruise? You're going on a cruise. There's a curse, is there? What? Again, I'm not even aware of a curse. I'm not even aware of a curse. What curse is that? If you win the Community Shield, you don't win the league. Is that what it is? ZQXV, alright Key mate, what match are you watching? Good to see you, man. I am watching Shelbourne against Qarabag in the UEFA Champions League second round of qualifying. First leg, Shelbourne 0, Qarabag 1 thus far. 3-star Reds is the draw this week for the league stages of the Champions, Europa and Europe League. Drogheda and the other teams only had to wait 2 days before finding out the decision. I'm not 100% sure on when the draw is. I don't imagine it is, no. I think it'll be after this next round, won't it? It'll be after this next round of fixtures, so I would imagine we've got another... It usually is the Friday, isn't it? So the next round of fixtures would put it, I would imagine the 1st. I think it's Friday the 1st of August, the draw. So you'll find out who everyone's got in the 3rd round on Friday the 1st of August. That's usually when it is. Chimey, hey Key, hey chat, sorry I'm late, it's the rum. Good man, good to see you, man. How's it going? LFC fan 200, we will break the curse. Liverpool are going to break the curse. I hope so. I'll take that. JD2901, where are you watching the game? It's on Premier Sports, mate. Premier Sports 1, actually. Premier Sports 1. Lucas Lambert, do you know how long Jamal's injury is? No idea. I believe it'd be about 5 months. I think it's about 5 months. J Pike 96, the last few winners have not won the league. Well, I'm not sure it quite qualifies as a curse, but maybe you're right. Hey, and listen, no better way to break it. Let's break it. I'm not really a superstitious type. think we can beat it. Lucas Lambert, when did Liverpool release the kit? I don't know when they released the kit. I would imagine it's the same time as our kit deal with Adidas begins. As you might know, Liverpool are not allowed to wear anything Adidas related. All of our stadium, everything, all of our PR is still being done in last season's kit. It's all done in Nike until the 1st of August. Friday the 1st of August is when literally everything with Nike and Liverpool gets ripped up. Everything in the club shop is literally binned pretty much. They can't sell anything with Nike on. So it's all getting binned. It's all getting thrown away. Everything goes. And Adidas, the new era starts with Adidas. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a great kit. And I much prefer Adidas, to be honest. Or Adidas, if you're that way inclined. Qarabag, clear it away. That's a really, really good touch from Zubir, and that's going to be a foul and a yellow card. A really, really good touch from the Qarabag captain. How's he got away with that? That should have been a yellow card, surely. Ostermorg, I've been liking the links to Cresswell lately. Can you see us signing Cresswell if we've just sold Kwanzaa? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, Kwanzaa's a wonderful centre-back and Cresswell is a wonderful centre-back, and both of them played magnificently well together for England in the under-21s. And I would have no issues at all in us signing Cresswell. Just feels a little bit short-sighted that we would sell Kwanzaa to sign Cresswell. I don't know. Feels a little bit... I don't know. I would be more than happy if we signed Cresswell. More than happy. They are the same player. But they play on slightly different sides. Kwanzaa's a right-sided centre-back and Cresswell is a left-sided centre-back. So I've no problem with that. And Cresswell maybe is a natural successor to Van Dijk. Maybe we bring Gay in as the partner for Van Dijk if Kanate goes. Off the bar, Qarabag very nearly 2-0. Oh, unlucky. Good start. 3-star Reds just realised that these rounder games are over 2 legs. Over after 30 years of not playing in Europe. I'm a bit behind the times. Yeah, no, it is, yeah, mate. It's all 2 legs in the first, second and third qualifying rounds. LFC Fan 200, come on Hibs for tomorrow night. Yes, looking forward to Hibs tomorrow. That'll be a good game. JD2901, do you think Shelbourne has a chance to make a comeback? I'll be honest, mate, I don't think so, no. Qarabag are the better team. I would argue that they've been the stronger team. They've looked more composed in possession. This fella here on the left-hand side, the captain, he's 33 years of age, Zubir. Wonderful player. Or at least he's looking like a very talented player in this context. He's been so cool on the ball, very, very composed, really good touch. Basically created the first goal. He's been at the heart of everything that Qarabag have done. And obviously he's the captain for a reason. He's the main threat, I would argue, going forward. LFC Fan 200, I'd take Mickey van der Ven for Liverpool. I think most would, but again, I think he's a bit, not necessarily out of our range, but I think you'd have to pay big money for Mickey van der Ven, wouldn't you? And if you paid, he's a bit injury prone. I don't think you could justify 50, 60, 70 million on Mickey van der Ven, and that's probably what you'd have to pay to get him. Normal guy, Germany miss a big chance, very close for Germany. LFC Fan 200, sorry, won't be on the live tomorrow because I'm going to watch the Hibs game with my dad. Nice, mate, I like that. No apologies at all required. That's absolutely great. I would much prefer you watch it with your dad. If I'm really honest, I'd love to watch it with my dad. I always watch football matches with my dad, but I started this channel to watch him with you. So now my dad, sometimes he just comes in the chat occasionally and just kind of has me on in the background, I think. But we don't watch it any. If you are watching, Dad, I love you. Lots of love. No, to be honest, I don't think he would be watching Shelbourne and Qarabag. I think he probably would be waiting for checking the Liverpool Ekatiki news. Kieran, did my comment show, mate? What was your comment? Let me go. Ipswich got a new third kit out, and that one is way better than the home and away shirt. Well, the away shirt's the red one, isn't it? I've not seen the third one, but I have seen the away, because that's the one I've used for the thumbnail for the Birmingham game. LFC fan 200, I'm on for most lives. You are, mate. Yeah, absolutely. You're committed, if nothing else. Ostermorg, people keep talking about Leone as well, but just don't see him going out of Italy. He's still a bit young, isn't he, Leone? We watched a little bit of him at Parma, but I can't say I'm particularly convinced that he would be an astute signing just yet. Certainly wouldn't want him coming in and starting games of football. But I would say the same about Jorrel Hato, by the way. I like Jorrel Hato, but he's 18 years of age. I don't think he would be coming in and getting anywhere near regular first-team football. Like, if Chelsea want him, that's absolutely great. They can take him. I don't think he's a starter for a team that's competing for the title. I don't even think he's a squad player, necessarily, for a team that's competing for the title. He's a good player, Hato. He is a good player, but I think for him to be the player that he is going to be, he needs to go and start games somewhere, doesn't he? He needs to go and start games. Sean D, backup thoughts on Ipswich getting Ashley Young on a free, brings loads of experience. Yes, absolutely, Sean. We've just been talking about that. Love it. Absolutely love it. Jake Pike 96, do you have any sleeper picks for FPL, mate? Well, Jake, I was going to say this. If you haven't yet already, go to my YouTube channel. Go and click the link in my YouTube channel on the description of the game that we're watching now, Shelbourne and Qarabag. If you click the description, you'll see that there is an FPL link. There's a link to go and get into my Premier League Dad FPL League, right? Go and join, get your team added into that league. If you haven't yet done so, go and do so. I'm doing a video tomorrow where I basically talk you through my team and the team that I'm picking. And basically, I'm gonna talk you through some different options and how I've decided upon it. And it might give you some ideas. It might give you a laugh. I don't know, but I'm gonna show you my FPL team that I've got and how I've decided upon it. Chimey, Key, do you ever get drunk? I absolutely recommend it. I haven't got drunk in a very long time, mate. No. The last time, I can't remember the last time I got drunk, actually. Probably my wedding. Probably my wedding. No, that's not true, actually. No, I got drunk. I definitely got drunk around COVID. Definitely got drunk over COVID. LMC fan 200. I'll join the FPL if I can. Yes, of course you can, mate. Just click the link in my description. You can sort your team out. 3-star Reds will give you a laugh now, Kieran. Forest being linked to Nkunku from Chelsea. Our recruitment team need to stop the low ball offers. First bid going low, and can't wait to see how low this one is. I think Nkunku would be a good signing for anyone in the Premier League, to be honest. I think Newcastle have been linked to him. Forest now being linked makes a lot of sense. Especially if you're getting rid of Gibbs-White. If you go and get Nkunku for like 30, that's not a bad signing, you know. 30, 35, that'd be a decent signing. Good player. Mayboob, which team do you support? I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. I am a Liverpool fan. Paul Hexham, the Spanish skill set is miles better than Germany's. So good on the ball, aren't they, the Spanish? I think that's the difference. Whenever I've watched the Spanish Femenina play, I've really enjoyed how good they are on the ball. Joe, I'll sort my FPL tonight and I'll join the league. Good man. Like it. Jake, I'm torn between Haaland and Salah. I'm worried these new Liverpool signings will take points away. So that's kind of what I want to talk about in my in my video because there's two approaches, isn't there? Well, I guess there's 3 approaches. You can go, right, there's 3 players that you absolutely have to get in to your FPL. Those being the likes of Salah, Haaland, Cole Palmer, right? Because those 3 are probably going to be at the top of the goals and the assist chart, aren't they? Let's be honest. It's going to be them 3. So you can put them 3 in and then try and work around those 3. Or you can get none of those in and then the rest of your squad, the whole quality of the rest of your squad goes up a couple of notches, doesn't it? So you could do that. Or you could go, well, maybe I just have Salah. I don't have Haaland, I don't have Palmer. Or maybe I just have Haaland and Palmer, not Salah. And then I try and build around it and then the rest of the team goes up. So different approaches. B. McCarran, good to see you. How's it going? You're not going for Salah or Haaland. Well, make sure you're added into my FPL league, by the way. All you need to do is click the link in the description on this video. Edward Brown, Salah will get you the most points. It's a fact. He's got the most points every year since he's been in the Premier League for Liverpool. He's got the most points every year. It's insane not to pick Salah. Absolutely insane. But that's why he's the most expensive player in the FPL, isn't it? Jamie Bell, I didn't see the Qarabag goal. What was it like? It was Zubir, the captain, down the left-hand side, picks the ball up, plays a lovely little ball inside the fullback. Fullback runs in behind, drills it across the face of goal, and a tap-in the 6-yard box from Leandro. Really, really good goal. Well-worked goal, definitely. Ostermorg was going to do Frimpong, but I reckon Bradley takes minutes from him. Honestly, I wouldn't be putting Frimpong or Bradley in, just because you can't really be sure on who starts regularly. Max, GG, Shelbourne, Mason Johns, good to see you, Mason. Good to have you in the chat. If you haven't yet, give us a follow, give us a like. Rudy21, you think Chelsea will do well next season? I think Chelsea could possibly finish above Arsenal. I don't think they finish any higher than maybe third at an absolute push. Probably fourth. They probably finish below Arsenal. But I would say they could finish, if they do well, they could finish third. No higher than that, though. No higher than that. The problem with Chelsea is the defence. The defence and the goalkeeper. It's not a defence or a goalkeeper that can challenge for the title. It's just not. It's just not. Kukure is a good left-back. Reece James, he's alright. If he can be relied upon, he's alright. 2 centre-backs are a nightmare. Goalkeeper's a nightmare. B. McCarran, I'm unable to see a link. Have you a code? Don't say you can't see the link. There's definitely a link. There's definitely a link. Let me click on it. One sec. Oh, there literally isn't as well. What an absolute moonhead I am. Right, yes, I have got a link. It was in last night's live as well. I literally put it in last night's live. Right, so then let me copy last night's live then. Thankfully, we've got a player down. We've got a break-in play here, Qarabag. I think it's Leandro who is down as well, funnily enough. Right. If you now go to the description, now you will see it. Now you will see it. I have added it now. So you'll literally see it now. Fernando Rodriguez, what would be your ideal starting 11 for Liverpool for the season? Ideal starting 11 for Liverpool. Ideal starting 11 for Liverpool would be... Alisson in goal, Kanate, Van Dijk, Frimpong, Kirkes, Gravenberch, McAllister, Wirtz, Rodrigo, Salah, Ekitike. Or Rodrigo, Salah, Isak. Which there is absolutely a possibility of that still happening, by the way. Rudy 21, James is world class, so is Cuckoo. I mean, Cucurella is one of the better left backs in the league. I don't know if he's world class. Reece James definitely isn't world class. Reece James 100% isn't world class. Patrick Casey, not a Shelbourne fan, but hopefully they can get something from tonight's game. I mean, I'd like that as well, mate. I'm not a Shelbourne fan either, but I am watching and rooting for Shels, of course. I would like Shels to get something, but yeah, they've not been particularly strong in this first half. It's been all Qarabag really. Edward Brown, Isaac won't happen. Why do you think we got Hugo? Well, again, just because we got Ekitike doesn't prevent us getting Isaac. You've got to remember that we've got no Jota now, sadly. We've got Darwin Núñez going, and we've got Luis Diaz going, and Chiesa going. So that's 4 strikers out of 6 gone, right? We've also got Mo Salah going to the AFCON for 2 months. So we've got Gakpo, Ekitike, and Salah. That's our front 3 right now. That's our front 3. So it's not... Gakpo, Ekitike and Salah is not enough for the season. It's not enough. We absolutely need at least 2 or 3. Edward, Gakpo is striker. No, Gakpo plays left, Edward. Gakpo plays left. It's what he played all season under Slot. It's what he played under Klopp. Edward, B. McCarron all joined up now. Good to see it, man. I love that. Fernando Rodriguez, do you think Gyökeres will have a good season at Arsenal? I think he'll have an average season at Arsenal because I think he's an average player. I think Gyökeres maybe gets 10 to 15 and an absolute push. Edward, Sobol can play on the left or the right. Well, he's never played on the left or the right for Liverpool. He's never played on the left or the right for Liverpool. He's always played in midfield. So, again, there's no evidence that Slot or Klopp thought he was a left or a right-sided player. B. McCarron, that's why I'm leaving Salah for the first bit, mainly because of AFCON, then we'll bring him in after. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Hallelujah Dave, Olympia, 3 goals in 10 minutes. Really? That's not bad going. 3-star Red, you're going to have to get Tolga signed up for your FPL league, Kieran. Yeah. Is right. But let's get it. I'll put it in the chat, actually. I'll put it in the chat. Let's get it added in. Paul Hexham, Spain, just nearly scored a great save from the keeper. Nadia, we are not getting Isaac this year. We will go for Rodrigo. Why is it an either or? Why is it an either or? Don't know why people seem to think it's either or. Surely we can get both. Jake Pike 96. How do you think Trafford will go at City? I was genuinely surprised we were linked. I don't think there's not a massive keeper. Like, there's not a huge amount of availability in the keeper market. City definitely need one. And yeah, just I don't think there's not really many top keepers about that City could go and get. Top young keepers about, let's say. Yeah, it's surprising. Oh, Qarabag are in. It was a goal, but the referees ruled it out. Referees ruled it out. Fernando Rodriguez, what is your top 6 prediction for next season? My top 6 prediction for next season would be Liverpool, maybe City, but I think it's probably going to be Liverpool top, City second. Again, Arsenal or Chelsea third, fourth. And I think that completes your top 4. It's definitely going to be Liverpool, City in some order. Then Chelsea, Arsenal in some order. That's your definite top 4. And then I would say after that, I like Spurs for 5th. I don't know why. I like Spurs for 5th. I think Thomas Frank's going to do really well. So I would back Spurs for 5th. And I would probably say... I don't know whether to go Villa or Newcastle for 6th. Probably Villa. I like Villa for 6th. Because I still think Isak doesn't end up at Newcastle come the end of this window. I think Isak's leaving. Chimey, Tolga the Prophet. Patrick Casey, Qarabag on a decent side. Big step up from the Linfield game. Absolutely, Patrick. Yep. Bang on the money, mate. We watched Linfield on this channel as well. We watched the Shels Linfield game. Well, we watched both of them. And Linfield were actually quite unlucky in the second leg, I thought. Paul Hexham, do you think Mamardashvili will get many games? No. No, I would imagine Mamardashvili plays in the Cups, but nothing else. I can't see him playing in anything else, really. Michael McPherson, what do you think of Tottenham? A really, really good group of players that maybe didn't quite perform as they should have done last season. But I imagine with Thomas Frank, they will get... I think they'll do well next season. I think they could finish top 6. When I say top 6, I'm thinking more like 5th or 6th. No higher, but certainly 5. Position 5 or 6 could definitely be an option for Spurs. Qarabag whipped the ball in. It's cleared away by Shels. Chill music. This Gannon guy is pissing me off. I was going to say that was a very silly booking, wasn't it? Very silly booking at the back. Chance from distance from Qarabag. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Michael McPherson, do you think Manchester United will get relegated? No. No, Manchester United won't get relegated. But I don't think they finish in the top half either. I think there's a good chance they probably finish bottom half again. Paul Hexham, how can Spurs sack a manager that has won their first trophy in donkey's years? Well, I mean, you could argue Man United didn't sack Amorim and he did worse. So, and who's got the lower standards or who's got the higher standards here? You would imagine United, but I honestly thought Ange Postecoglou should have kept his job. But once they did decide to sack him, then, yeah, Thomas Frank's a really, really good appointment. Paul Malone, brilliant content as per, mate. Paul, thank you very much for that, mate. I really, really do appreciate that. Really, really do appreciate that. Manager at Paris Saint-Germain. Nice. Got quite a following there, Paul. Good lad. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Tolga, Germany may win the match. The odds are very close. Sam, very good opportunity for Germany. No goal. Jackson Taylor, hi from New Zealand. Nice. Good to see you, Jackson. What time is it in New Zealand? It's 8:30 here in the UK, so I would imagine you're... Is it early hours in the morning there? Well, not early hours in the morning. Maybe lunchtime? I don't know. What time are we on? What time are we on? Okay, very, very nearly half-time here. Chill music. Hi from Azerbaijan, by the way. Nice. Whereabouts in Azerbaijan? Well, you don't have to tell me, but are you anywhere close to Baku? Because I won't know anywhere else. But good to see you. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for giving us a like and a comment. It's always good. It's always appreciated. 7:30 in the morning. And you're up watching Well, you're up watching me. Fair play. But are you watching Shelbourne and Qarabag? Is that what you're getting up for? Or are you up for a big day at work and you've just happened to land on this? Chill music. I'm in Baku indeed. Nice. I've never been to Baku. It's one part of the world I've never been to, but I've heard good things. A few of my friends did go on a little away trip through Azerbaijan, and they went to Qarabag's stadium as well. Jackson Taylor going to watch the darts. Nice. You should visit it. I think my days of... Well, it's half-time. It's half-time. Shelbourne 0, Qarabag 1 at half-time here. Disappointing from the Shels to go in a goal down when they hit the post and maybe could have gone ahead themselves. But it's been a difficult game. Very, very difficult one. And maybe they could actually count themselves lucky to only be 1-0 down by the end of it. So... yeah, Shelbourne 0, Qarabag 1. Let's see how the second half goes. Let's start a poll. Chill music, nice kits in the background. Cheers, man. Thank you. I'm changing them all for the start of the new season. So by the time the new season swings around, we'll have 16 brand new kits behind. Ostermore, do you reckon we look at right wing cover if Chiesa and Doak leave? Yes, yes. I think it's very, very likely that Liverpool get Rodrigo and Fofana. Yeah, very, very likely they get Fofana and Rodrigo. Michael, any Rangers kits? Any Rangers kits? I don't think I have got a Rangers kit. No. No, I haven't got a Rangers kit. You should get a Red Star Belgrade kit. I've got a lot of nice kits coming. You'll see some of the new kits I've got. I'll show them you when I'm pouring them out. Be yourself, Dylan. How's it going, Dylan? Good to see you, sir. Paul Hexon, there's some real foxes in this Spanish side and some decent ones in the Germany side. Oh, you old misogynist, you, Paul. Chimey, okay, Tolga, I took the risk. Germany to win, odds of 5.35. I'm not sure I would have took that. Not sure I would have took that. Are we saying no now? You might have let yourself slip here now. What's he saying? He's saying double chance, but it's risky. There you go. Just a quid. Well, that's true. Be yourself, Dylan. It's my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, mate. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Happy birthday in any way. In any case. Good to have you on the channel as always, man. Have you got any special plans for it as well? Are you doing anything nice? Chelsea want to sign Xavi Simons and Hato. Yeah, I know. I don't understand why. They desperately need a goalkeeper and a centre-back. And they're prioritising a left-back and a attacking midfielder. Feels a bit mad. But, hey, what do I know? Jamie Bell, what did you name your FPL team? Well, I've got a kind of a placeholder name. I've just called it My Mate Cherky FC. Because I said My Mate Cherky when Cherky scored against Man United in the 5-4 at Old Trafford against Lyon. And, yeah. I thought it was funny. Nooms, what game are you watching? I'm watching Shelbourne against Qarabag in the UEFA Champions League. Chimey, theatre. Oh, it's all theatre, Chimey. It's all theatre, mate. Absolute theatre. Ostermorg, I don't think Simons is all that whenever I watch him. I quite like him. PSL Dylan, I'm going to London. I'm going 100 pin bowling and got tickets to see Ollie Murs. Nice. Enjoy, man. That'll be good fun. Shakespearean theatre. Absolute thespian. Absolute thespian stuff. That's what it is. Is this a dagger I see before me? That's the kind of theatre we're talking about. Oh. Right, well, we're coming up on a couple of minutes to the second half. Chill, make a prediction if Qarabag will make it to the Champions League. Well, I do think you've got a very good chance of making the Champions League phase. Because in the next round, in the third round, the draw for the third round is on the 1st, right? Now, the third qualifying round has Benfica, Bruges, Rangers, possibly, Feyenoord, Red Bull Salzburg, Fenerbahce, Nice, and Victoria Plitzen. Now, if Qarabag avoid any of them, I think Feyenoord would put Qarabag out. I think Rangers would put Qarabag out. I think Club Bruges, Benfica, Salzburg, Fenerbahce, and Nice would all put Qarabag out. You might have a chance against Victoria Plitzen. But as it stands, yeah, maybe there's a chance you could get... Who've Maccabi Tel Aviv got? Maccabi Tel Aviv play Paphos. Now, that could be a good chance. If you get someone like Maccabi Tel Aviv or Malmo. Malmo would be a good shout. Or Ferencvaros. Maybe even Skendia, you know. Skendia of Macedonia have just beaten Steaua Bucharest last night. So that could be a good game. Ostermorg, is there any team you want us to get in the league phase? I think we all want Real Madrid, don't we? All Liverpool fans want Real Madrid on the sly. We all want to give Trent a beating. Paul Hexham, Spain getting closer. Really good chance for Spain. Udea Polytechnic College, is there a chance for a draw? I don't think so, no. I think Qarabag are going to maybe score another one. I think it might be Shelbourne 0, Qarabag 2. That would be my prediction for the second half. Chill Music, we will bare minimum make it to the Europa League. Absolutely, yeah, I would agree with that. I think there's a good chance you make it to the Europa. Edward, yes, you're right. Dom hasn't played left or right for Liverpool, but I'm sure he plays left for Hungary. I mean, again, mate, just because he has occasionally doesn't mean that's his position. His position is one of those midfield three. He's never, ever going to be a wide player. He's not that kind of player. Liverpool, if we sell Núñez, which we will, if we sell Chiesa, which we will, and if we sell Diaz, which we will, even with Gakpo, Salah and Ekatike, we still need another three players that can play in those forward positions, and that's... honestly, it could be Rodrigo, Isak and Fofana. It really wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool got a deal done for all of those three. Really would not surprise me. J-Star Trading, did you want Arsenal earlier? I'd quite happily take Arsenal. Yeah, I'd happily have Arsenal. I mean, we can't really play Arsenal in the league phase, can we? Don't think we can play Arsenal in the league phase, but I would, yeah, happily take Arsenal in the knockout rounds. Wazabaga, Gyökeres to Arsenal. It's true. Yeah, fantastic news. Absolutely made up with that. He's shite. You're welcome to him. Jake Pike 96. Did you see Forest Green's kits? Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, they're not great, are they? They're not great. J-Docs, Palace got kicked out of the Europa League. It puts an awful look on UEFA. It's very true. Sam, English clubs do play against each other in the Champions League phase. Do they really? I wasn't aware of that. I was not aware of that. Kanate's never played right back. When's he played right back? Kanate's never played right back. Chill Music, do you like Qarabag's kit? I do like Qarabag's kit, yeah. I thought it would be the white one that you would have tonight. I thought it would be the white kit, but yeah, I do like Qarabag's kit. I meant, can they play each other? I was asking you. No, I don't think they can. Caleb, Premdad, I'm sorry to say, but you've just been robbed by Frankfurt. Why do you think that? Why do you think we've been robbed by Frankfurt? You got 34 goals and assists last season in 48 games. 34 in 48 is not bad going for Eintracht Frankfurt. It's not bad going at all. J-Docs, where about from Scousland are you from? I'm not from Liverpool, mate. I'm not from Liverpool. I was born maybe 15, 20 minutes away from Anfield. And I grew up in a place called St Helens, which is just outside Liverpool. Maybe 20, 25 minutes away from Liverpool. 80 million for him. Well, it's not 80 million. Let's wind that back. It's 69 million. 69 million is what we have paid for him. Roll it back. It's 69 million pounds is what we have paid for him. And if we do things like win the Champions League, win the Premier League, he, wins Ballon d'Or, he wins all these, then it's like 79 million. Then it goes from 69 to 79. But as it stands, it's 69 million quid. So 69 million quid. Jamie Bell, have you ever been to a Liverpool match? Mate, I've been to Liverpool matches all over the world. Yeah. I've been to loads, hundreds of Liverpool matches. I just can't go anymore. Paul Hexham, it could have been... Oh, actually, I don't know what that means. Chimey, did you know Van Dijk was a striker in the Eredivisie? I didn't know Van Dijk was a striker in the Eredivisie. No. I mean, he's a big lad. Generally, centre-backs do get thrown up front. So I don't know if he was... I don't know if he would necessarily class him as a centre-back, mind, but... J-Docs, why can't you go anymore? Well, two reasons, multiple reasons. First reason being, I've got a family, I've got a little girl, and it's far too expensive. So if I've got 200 quid spare, I ain't spending it going watching the football anymore. I'm spending it on my little girl. So that's point number one. And point number two is I've got epilepsy. So most of the games nowadays, when you go to watch Premier League football matches or any football matches really, there's flashing lights. There's huge flashing lights all around the stadium. You can't really go to modern football matches anymore. So it's a bit of a risky one. So yeah, so I just don't bother going anymore. It's not really my thing. I'd rather watch it here with you guys. That's how I look at it. Taylor H, you watching Shelbourne? Shelbourne, yes, against Qarabag in the UEFA Champions League. Okay, well, we're about to kick off for the second half here now. Can Shels work their way back into this tie? We're off. We're off and underway. Onye, FPL prices are a joke. Why is Morgan Rogers and Madueke the same price? I mean, Morgan Rogers... Are you arguing that Madueke should be more or less? Ostermorg, have you got any rogue predictions this year, Key? My rogue predictions would be Spurs to finish 5th. I don't know why. I've got Spurs finishing 5th and I've got Chelsea to finish above Arsenal. They seem to be amongst the most controversial. And I don't mean to be controversial. I genuinely do believe those to be true. So, yeah, I think Newcastle finish maybe 7th, maybe 8th. I think they have a pretty poor year, Newcastle. I think Brentford don't finish anywhere near the relegation zone, which is another one that people keep throwing around at the minute. Everyone keeps saying, oh, Brentford, they've lost Mbermo, they're going to lose Wissa, they've lost Thomas Frank. I don't think they finish anywhere near the bottom 3. I also think Everton do finish closer to the bottom 3 than many do seem to think they will. J-Docs, you're not wrong with the flashing lights at matches. I've got a season ticket and like every 4:30 match has them. Yeah, honestly, I remember watching there was a game that I was going to go to, Liverpool away at Molineux, and it was about 2 seasons ago. It was 2 seasons ago, Liverpool away at Molineux, and I had tickets to go to it. And I was going to go. I was literally going to drive down. In the end, I gave it a miss. And I watched it on the telly. I went to the pub with my mates. And as I was there, they were showing the build-up to the game. And honestly, just all these strobe lights came on at Molineux. And I honestly immediately thought, you know what, if I'd have been in that stadium, I probably would have had a seizure. Could have died. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I gave it a miss. And from then on, just passed. Anye, where do you think United will finish, Key? I think United will finish 10th. Maybe 9th. Yeah. No higher than 8th or 9th, though. That's like their absolute max. I can't see him going any higher than that. Chill music, the keeper is decent. Keeper for Qarabag. Or the keeper for Shelbourne. I was going to say Shelbourne keeper did just make an half-decent save. And yeah, you know what, that's pretty fair. I think you've got to allow United the fact that they're not going to be playing in Europe. So, you know, maybe they do benefit from having fewer fixtures and all that. That might not be a bad thing for United. But I think you've also got to remember that they finished like 15th or wherever they finished. They finished 14th, 15th for a reason. It's because they're not a particularly good side. And I don't think Mbermo and Cunha massively improve them. I think they improve them going forward. But you've got to remember, United defensively were incredibly average. And they got ran through repeatedly when they had a midfield that had Casemiro and Agate, or Casemiro and Mainu. All of a sudden, if you have Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes in there, they are getting absolutely mullered on transition. United will get battered on transition against any side that's got a bit of pace in midfield. They'll get done. I don't think it's beyond the realms of possibility that Amorim leaves before the end of the season as well. Wazzabaga, how about Mosquera to Arsenal? I mean, Mosquera wasn't terrific in the Under-21 Championships. We watched quite a bit of Spain in the Under-21 Championships. I thought he looked quite vulnerable. He's not a bad player. But I don't think he's wonderful. I think he's a player that comes in and he's going to be Arsenal's 4th choice centre-back. He's not going to be behind Saliba and Gabriel. It's still going to be Kivior. Kivior's still going to be the main guy behind Gabriel and Saliba. So I would fully expect Mosquera to only play bits and bobs here and there. Anye, we still have midfield issues that need to be addressed. Onana is horrible and we need a prolific 9. Yeah, true enough. I would agree with that. I would very much agree with that. Ostermorg, I still think United's defence is awful. Onana's still the number 1 as well. Yeah, well, apparently they're going to sign the goalkeeper from Antwerp. Senna Lammens, his name is. Now, we're doing the Antwerp game. We're doing Antwerp against Union Saint-Gilloise in a couple of days' time. So, yeah, we'll be doing a bit of a scouting mission. So if you fancy watching along with us on that one, then, yeah, come along. We'll watch United's potential new goalkeeper, Senna Lammens, against Royal Antwerp. Oh, sorry, against Union Saint-Gilloise. So we shall see. Edward, Sunderland finished 12th. No, come on, Edward. No, they don't finish anywhere close to 12th. 3-star Reds, FPL team, picked, done. The low ball transfer window. Nice. Like it. J-Docs, when I go Molyneux, they always have a ridiculous amount of flashing lights. Yeah, it's... to be honest, it was like that all over Europe as well, mate. I went to the Sanchez or Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan in Sevilla, Liverpool against Sevilla, and yeah, I mean, I nearly died at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan because not only is it super high up, they started doing flashing lights after every home goal. They didn't do it for the away team. Liverpool went 3-0 up, and I kind of got lulled into a false sense of security. We were smashing it, and then Sevilla scored 3 and got it back to 3-3. And yeah, strobe lights all around the stadium. It was chaos. So I just figured at that point, I was like, I'm not really safe going to a Premier League game. I'm not really safe going to a European game. And they are the games that I most enjoy, to be honest, going on little European away trips. And even now, they've started doing them in the lower leagues. They've started doing them in the championships and League One and stuff like that. So if that's the direction that football is heading, where they're doing full-on light shows every game, that's not really for me. It's not my thing anymore. I'll watch it here in the comfort of my own home with you guys. But yes, I have been lots and lots of games. I've enjoyed it. I'd love to go again. But I don't think modern football is for me, sadly. Onye, I think Hato to Chelsea is actually a very good signing for them. Defence depth is needed. I don't think that's a smart signing, though. I think Hato is almost certainly... he's a left-back cover for Cucurella, isn't he? And do we actually think that he gets many games over Cucurella? I don't think so. So he's 18 years of age. If you sign a player with great potential like that, they don't get better. They don't realise their potential unless you play them. You need to play them regularly. So if he comes to Chelsea and all he does is sits on the bench, he'll just sit there gathering dust, the same way that Salah did, the same way that De Bruyne did. Then he'll get fed up and he'll push for a loan move, and he'll go out on loan or he'll leave permanently and become a really top player. How many players have we seen that at Chelsea? Look at Carney Chukwuemeka now. Carney Chukwuemeka is a talented player. He's about to go, I believe, to RB Leipzig or maybe to Borussia Dortmund. Again, really talented player. I can see him becoming a top player. I don't know why these young players keep choosing Chelsea. I have no idea. Makes no sense to me. Baffling. The only thing I can assume is that Chelsea are willing to give them an 8-year contract and guaranteed money. But yeah, the likes of Quenda and Estevao and Paez and Asugo, all these players just shouldn't be choosing Chelsea. I think it's very short-sighted of him, and yeah, I just don't think it's particularly smart. Hato can also play left centre-back as well. He can cover for Colwill if he gets injured. But again, like, he's 18 years of age. If you're playing and starting regularly, like if I was Jorrel Hato's agent, I would be saying to him, if you want to sign for Chelsea, that's no problem at all. Sign, absolutely perfect. Tell him to send you back on loan to Ajax. That's what you need. You need to go back out on loan to start games, because that's what you need. You need to be learning and making mistakes. That's how you grow as a player. Pointless going and being sat on the bench at Chelsea. Absolute nightmare. Last thing you need. Jamie Bell, what was the best match you were at? The best match I was at. I don't know, actually. What would be the best match I was at? I don't know. It's a good question. The best game that I've ever physically gone to. Do you know what? Probably Liverpool against Roma at the Stadio Olimpico. That was a pretty good game. I don't know what score that. I think that finished, was it 4-3 in the end? That was a pretty decent game. It's Luke. Hato would oust Colwill within a couple of months. Much higher ceiling. Again, I'm not sure I agree with that. Colwill's looking at the the World Cup, isn't he? He's looking at the England squad for next year, so he's not going to be displaced. Silver Fox, some players like the money too much. That's very true. South of Heaven, who's playing? I'm watching Shelbourne against Qarabag. Shelbourne against Qarabag in the UEFA Champions League. It's Luke. Colwill is so overrated in my opinion. I'd say Hato is though. Hato's 18 years of age. He's only ever played in the Eredivisie. I'm not sure he's any better than Colwill really. He's a talented young player. Don't get me wrong, but how old's Colwill? Colwill's not like dusted. He's still learning and growing as a player, isn't he? Levi Colwill's 22. He's 22. You can't. Yeah, this is it. Like Levi Colwill is literally still learning the game himself. This is only really his second Premier League season as like a proper starting out and out Premier League player. This is his second. This one coming up will be his second season. So you've got to give it. You really do have to give it time. Ian Greener, hi Ian, great to hear from you. English Ian in Texas. Let's go Black Cats. Good to see you, Ian. How do you feel about Granit Xhaka? Ben, completely agree with you, Key, on Chelsea. For years, under both sets of ownerships, they've had it feels they sign quality youngsters just so others can't. There is a little bit of that, isn't there? Just kind of hoarding talent. Chill music, mate. Who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or? I think it has to be Mo Salah. Has to be Mo Salah. I'd be amazed if it isn't Mo Salah. I don't think there's anyone really who deserves it more than Mo Salah. Everyone I look at, I think, well, yeah, there's nobody really that stands out for me. It's Luke Knight. He had at least one full season starting for Brighton, didn't he? It was like half a season. He had half a season for Brighton. Yeah, 17 games for Brighton. And then he had 23 for Chelsea the following year. So, still only a bit part player, really. And then last season he played 35 games. So that's like the first season where he's really started playing and starting regularly. Paul Hexham, they overlook Salah every year. Paul, this year will be no different in my opinion. I mean, in recent years, I can understand them overlooking Salah, but I just can't understand how it could be anyone other than Salah this year. Chill music, for me, it's Rafinha with no doubt. Rafinha. I can't see it being Rafinha. Can't see it being Rafinha. Rafinha's... Do you know why I can't see it being Rafinha? Because if next season Rafinha just went back to being average, just like 10 goals, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it? Wouldn't be a surprise at all if Rafinha just had a bang average season next year. Whereas if Mo Salah had a season where he scored 10 this season, you'd be like, whoa, that's a really bad season for Salah. Just wouldn't be a surprise for Rafinha. Or Dembele. Victor Gyökeres up the Shels. Who do you think is going to win? I'm rooting for Shels. I really am rooting for him, mate. But I think it's going to be Qarabag. Qarabag have been all over him. Shelbourne haven't really been able to get out of their own half in the second half. They did have a very, very big chance in the first. Oh, they are actually getting forward a little bit more now. But again, they lose it. Every time they get to the edge of the box, they lose it so quickly. J-Docs, if you're a promising youngster going to Chelsea, it's a huge mistake. Literally anywhere else if you want game time. Pedri Lover, Rafinha in the 10, surely. Next season, you think he might be in the 10? I think he'll stay where he is. I honestly think Rashford's going to be on the bench. Ian Greener, is Gordon staying at Newcastle? Yes, I think he is. I think he would like to leave, but I imagine he is going. Timbo Slice, Cole Palmer went to Chelsea as a promising youngster and did alright. Problem is, Cole Palmer went to Chelsea and was promised that he would be starting games. He went there as a big signing and I don't think he'd have left Man City for anyone other than a team saying, I will absolutely start you. He went to Chelsea to get the starts that he thought he should have been getting at City. That's all it was. Whereas Hato, I don't think that's going to be the case with Hato. And again, Esteval's going to be another one. Esteval, absolutely certain, guaranteed, he's out on loan and he probably ends up playing for Fluminense in 3-4 years' time. Or some team in Portugal. Timbo Slice, Palmer wasn't that big of a deal at the time. Actually, he was signed as a bit of an afterthought. Oh, I don't know. I think he was definitely a big deal. There was quite a few clubs sniffing round Cole Palmer, and every time I watched him, there was a little bit of, I mean, McAtee at City. There's a little bit of what McAtee's done at City, but McAtee's nowhere near the same level. There's a lot of players that City had, like Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob, if he hadn't had his bad injury, I think Oscar Bob might have gone on a similar trajectory to Cole Palmer. Good player. Victor Gyökeres, Salah, better than Rafinha. Absolutely agreed. Chill Music, mate, what do you think about Barcelona next season? I think they win La Liga again. Can't see him not winning La Liga. I think they do struggle, though, to compete in Europe again. They've got a really strong bunch of players, but they just lack a little bit of experience, I think. Definitely in the midfield, anyway. MD Sheikh, how's it going? Good to see you. Amaz Football, what's the game? It's Shelbourne 0, Qarabag 1 in the UEFA Champions League qualifying. Timbo Slice, hello Key, how's life? It's good, man. How's things with you? Good to see you. Yeah, really good. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, please do give us a like, give us a follow. I am live every single day on this channel. I do watch-alongs every single day from around the world. Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Carabao Cup, the Belgian Jupiler Pro League, Championship, League 1, League 2, we're doing them all. We're doing friendlies, we're doing all sorts of games, and we're live every single day on this channel. If you haven't yet, please get over to YouTube, Premier League Dad, give us a like and a follow, and if you're watching on YouTube, give us a like, a follow, and a subscribe. Massive thank you to those that already have. Paul Hexham, Chelsea when Robin and Hazard in the team, Salah and De Bruyne never got a look in. To be honest, they do just hoard players, Chelsea. They just hoard players. And again, Esteval's just another one of those players. He's same as Paez. Esteval and Paez will be gone. They'll be moved on swiftly. Kushal Boss Gaming, hello bro from India, good to see you man. Chill music, mate. Will you watch any Azerbaijan teams in the Conference League tomorrow? So tomorrow, what games have we got booked in for tomorrow, actually? I'm not entirely sure. We have tomorrow... Oh, we've got Midtjylland. We've got Midtjylland against Hibernian in the Europa League tomorrow. So, yeah, we're watching the Scottish Premier League side, Hibs, up against Midtjylland in the Europa League. So, no Azerbaijani teams tomorrow. Sorry, man. Ethan, can you do Southampton versus Wrexham, please, Key? When are Southampton Wrexham playing? Ninth of August. Who have I picked on the 9th of August, by the way? I don't know, actually. Yeah, I think I have backed. Who have I put? Oh, do you know what? Yes. I've got Birmingham against Ipswich Town on the 8th. So the 9th. Yeah. I'm game to do Southampton Wrexham. I could be persuaded. So if we do that one. And then the 3 o'clocks. We'll do... Which 3 o'clock should we do? Should we do Borough against Swansea? Maybe Middlesbrough against Swansea or Norwich against Millwall. I mean, to be honest, we could even do some of the National League games. And then we're doing Sheffield United against Bristol City at 5:30. I'm so made up we've got football back. I love that we've got footy coming back. It's great. Timbo Slice, the best youngsters at Chelsea do make it, but they generally need to hit the ground running. Sefferberger, bro, champion 2026 Premier League, Liverpool. Nathan, hello Key, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. I'm doing very well. How are you? Ian Youngcop, Isaac looking less than impossible, Key. Mate, I am telling you, it's on. It is on. It's Luke, are you doing a Premier League Dad FPL League? I am, mate, yes. If you go over to YouTube... Oh, they've hit the bar. Shels have hit the bar. If you go over to YouTube and you search Premier League Dad, you'll see I am live on YouTube right now. If you go to the... well, in the chat, actually. In the chat, there's a pinned comment that you can go and you can sign up to my FPL League. You can create your team. If you've already got a team, you can just enter it into the league. And we're going to be doing competitions, we're going to be doing prizes throughout the season, we're going to be doing giveaways, all sorts of good stuff. So if you want to be part of the Premier League Dad FPL League, go and join, get it done. But yeah, Ian, again, mate, massive thank you, by the way, for sharing that on your Twitter last night. I really do appreciate it, man. It touched me. It really did touch me. I really appreciated it. Thank you. Pedri Lover, Simons to Chelsea. Javi Simons, top player. Really good player. Intrigued to see how he does. Victor Yokeres, can you do Shels v Bows? Shels v Bows. On what date is that? 8th of August. I think the 8th of August we've already got Birmingham and Ipswich scheduled in. Let me see. Yeah, can't do it, mate. Sorry, we've got Birmingham and Ipswich already booked in for that one. 3-star Reds, reckon Germany, Spain. Looks like it'll be settled from the spot, the way it's looking. Christ, don't say that, because I've got Spain already booked in for that one. Callum Coyle, your Blackpool versus Stevenage for me as a Blackpool fan. Oh, yeah, Blackpool v Stevenage wouldn't be a bad game. Okay. Chill music, I was expecting more from Qarabag, not going to lie. I thought that, you know, I'm with you on that, you know. I really thought Qarabag would have, maybe not wiped the floor, but I thought they would have maybe gone 2 or 3 up in this and potentially killed the game off in the first leg. Ian Young, I'll join that, mate. You'll need someone to hold the rest of the FPL up. Well, I start it every year. I do the same thing with FPL. I start it with the intention of, like, do you know what? This year, I am going to absolutely, I'm really going to take it seriously. I'm going to follow it every week. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to use my chips. I'm going to make the subs. I'm going to do all, and then I literally, by like the 3rd or 4th game week, I have totally and utterly shat the bed. Kieran Carolan, are you doing Shamrock Rovers tomorrow? No, I'm doing Hibs tomorrow. Hibs against Midtjylland tomorrow. Ben, can't wait for the end of the transfer so I can have my annual bet. Winners of the Prem Champ, League 1, League 2 and FA Cup. Paul Hexham, it's nearly dark and the nights are drawing in, aren't they just? It'll be Halloween before you know it. It'll be if you're a dad like me, you'll be out picking pumpkins and paying a fortune for them again. Can't believe that. Honestly, that is absolute daylight robbery. Chill music, will you watch the second leg? Second leg is the 30th, I think I'm right in saying, aren't I? Let me just double check. Shelbourne, Qarabag. It's not booked in when the next leg will be. But yes, I think up to this point, I should be. What games have I got scheduled on the 30th? Ooh, we might miss it, you know. Panathinaikos against Rangers, I think might be on the same night. So I think we've got Panathinaikos and Rangers on the same night. I'm not sure. I'll see. I'll let you know. Timbo Slice, I am obsessed with FPL. It becomes a problem at times. It's like an addiction. Lucas Alberto, I'm a Liverpool fan. Good to see you, Lucas. How's it going? It's Luke. Hibbs looked awful against Bolton the other day. I fancy the Danes in that one. Yeah, again, I think it probably will be. Probably will be Midtjylland in that one, I would imagine. PH, follow League of Ireland. We do a bit of League of Ireland, yeah. I mean, we've already watched a fair bit of Shelbourne and Linfield and St Pat's. I know Linfield isn't League of Ireland, but you know what I mean. We've done St Pat's, we've done Shels. Dungannon Swifts as another one that we're doing, another broad Irish team. So we're going to be doing a bit of the Irish League over the next few weeks and months, absolutely. We've already done bits. But I guess it just depends on when the fixtures fall. Just depends when the fixtures fall and if there's any other games on that people prefer to watch around that time. But we are a generalist channel for what it's worth. I watch football. I love watching football. So we watch a bit of everyone. So if you like watch-alongs, if you just enjoy watching footy, then this is the channel for you. You need to follow, you need to subscribe. Give us a like. Definitely helps me. I'm a Derry City fan. Nice. Nice. How are Derry doing in the league? PH, Shamrock Rovers are comfortable at the top. Well, cool nickname though. I didn't know that. I didn't know you were called the Candy Stripes. I like that. The Candy Stripes. Okay, Boyd has come on for Odobico. Surprising how little football Boyd has played. Every time Boyd's come on, especially in the tie against Linfield, I thought he was terrific. Kieran, Caroline, are you watching it on Premier Sports? Yes, watching it on Premier Sports, mate. That's what we're watching it on. I'm really surprised that Boyd hasn't started more. I mean, against Linfield, he came on with Odobico up front and immediately caused problems, you know. It was a good flick on and Odobico scored. Kieran Carolan, watch Shamrock Rovers versus St Joseph's second leg. When is that? Thursday, 24th of July. Oh, tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So tomorrow... See, I've got Hibs. I've got Midtjylland and Hibs at 6:30. So I couldn't do it. We'd have to miss some of Midtjylland and Hibs. I could maybe start the stream early and watch some of it, though. It's the first leg, isn't it, as well? It's the first leg, not the second. Although, when is the second? Second will be the 31st, right? So who's the... What date... What have I got on the 31st? Now, that's a question. 31st, we have got the second leg of Hibs and Midtjylland. It's Luke, that PSG shirt needs straightening out, Key. Do you know what? That's not even my fault, that. That's not even my fault. My little girl came running in before and she barged into the thing and all the shirts fell out. And I had to... Yeah. It was so... Not even my fault, that. I'll fix it. I love how Shamrock Rovers in Ireland are a winning machine, but outside of Ireland, they're a meme. Hals plays games. Hi, man. How we doing, lad? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Beat yourself, Dylan. I'm turning 22, you old bastard. Good to see. Good. Happy birthday, mate. I'm absolutely made up for you. Hope you're having a lovely... Well, hope you have a lovely day. Callum Coyle, you should have gone whack on here. Should have gone whack on here? What do you mean? Oh, it's too easy, that. Too easy. Kashchuk with the goal. Qarabag. Shelbourne 0. Qarabag 2. That was so easy. Disappointing for Shels. And that might just be the tie out of their reach. It's a lovely little finish. Dinked over the keeper. It was just bobbling in. It hits the post, comes back out, and it's a tap-in for Kashchuk. Is he onside? He is onside. There's nothing wrong with that. Great finish, that. Really good finish. Lovely little dink over the keeper. It was Zubir who got played in. Little lofted ball. Dinked it over the keeper. It comes back off the post. And then a tap-in for Kashchuk. It's 2-0. Damon, what game are you watching? We are watching Shelbourne against Qarabag, mate. Shelbourne v Qarabag. It's Luke, kids are wrecking balls. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I mean, I love her to bits, like, but she is an absolute wrecking ball. Yeah, that's the best way to describe her. Lucas Chevalier to NUFC, Scalvini to NUFC. I can't see either, to be honest. It honestly just, it looks like Newcastle have got this Saudi tax that they keep talking about. It looks like they're actually getting it. You know, they're being quoted 40 million quid for 29-year-old Johan Wisser. I just can't see it, to be honest. Harls plays games. Do you reckon Ekatike will be good for us? Well, he got 34 goals and assists in 48 games last year for Eintracht Frankfurt. Now, if at 22 years old, that isn't top quality, I don't know what is. 34 goals and assists for a team like Eintracht Frankfurt in 48 games is some going. That is some going. He's quick, he's tall, he reminds me an awful lot of David Trezeguet. If you're old enough to remember David Trezeguet for Juventus and France and Monaco, he was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, to me, I like the style of play. I really enjoy the style of play. Timbo Slice, Havertz and Werner were similarly prolific. Beware. Not quite. Not quite. It was a little bit different with both of those. And in fairness, again, Havertz is a different type of player. Havertz is a very intelligent player and could be a good system player if he was used in the right system. He's not in the right system, I think. I don't think Chelsea was a good fit, and I don't think Arsenal's a particularly good fit. He's like a poor man's Roberto Firmino. Oh, what a shot that is! Shels! Oh, unlucky. Nearly 2-1. Be yourself, Dylan. Oh, thank you, Dylan. Cheers for that, mate. Thank you. You're a sweetheart. I didn't see that come through. Thanks, mate. Very kind of you. Bundesliga is a risky league to buy from. Liverpool have done well buying from there in the main, though. I think there's been, honestly, in recent years, the Bundesliga has been very, very good. Qarabag are in. It's 3-0. It's 3. They've finished them off here. Absolutely shocking play. Oh, that is an absolute disaster goal to give away from Shels. Who is it who heads that back? Who is it? Oh, he's lobbed his own keeper. The defender tries to head it back. It's Ledwidge. It's Ledwidge. He tries to head it back to his own keeper. Oh, and he heads it back over his own keeper. And then the centre forward just runs onto it and taps it into an empty net. It's 3-0. Shelbourne 0. Qarabag 3. What an absolute disaster that is. What a disaster. Kieran Caroline, I'm only 18 and I have a child on the way. Jesus Christ. Right. You've chosen a particular path in life there, sunshine. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You'll it's the best it is the best thing in the world being a dad. It really is. It really is. Embrace it. Callum Coyle, do Blackpool, please. I will. I'll have a look at Blackpool Stevenage, mate. We'll do I'll have a look at them ones. Timbo Slice, Bundesliga has loads of god-awful signings and great ones. For every Gundogan, there's a Mkhitaryan. I mean, you look at in recent years, though. Marmouche, I think, has been a good signing. I think Kanate has been a good signing. I think Van de Ven has been a good signing. I think Mateta has been a very good signing. There's lots of really good signings. Lots and lots of really good signings. FF, Elmadov, Qarabag. Yeah, Qarabag absolutely smashed it. 5 minutes left here. They could kill it off, to be honest. Yeah, and I was going to say as well, I mean, it's not even just that. Like, you know, Gvardiol was an expensive one, but I think he's been a top signing. Haaland the same at City. Gravenberch as well. Liverpool's Ryan Gravenberch. I know he was only at Bayern for 5 minutes, but still, you know, I think he's a top quality signing. I tell you who else would qualify as a top signing from the Bundesliga. Maxence Lacroix from Crystal Palace. Now, there is a signing that I think could qualify as he could well be a top Premier League centre-back this season. I really like Lacroix. Hey, and Dominic Szoboszlai. Yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai as well. Genti, Premier League win, Man United. I don't know what that means, mate. If it's what I think it means, then I think you're wrong. Paul Hexham, now I've found this. I can't wait for the new season to start. When you say found this, do you mean this channel? Do you mean this community, this wonderful community we've got? I hope so. I love it. It's great, isn't it? It is good fun. It's Luke. Szoboszlai has underwhelmed really compared to the hype. Not been bad, just okay. Oh, mate, I don't know about that. I think he's been... Do you know what Szoboszlai has been? Szoboszlai has kind of been what our Gini Wijnaldum was. We signed Gini Wijnaldum as this, like, you know, second... He played second striker for Newcastle, didn't he? And he ended up kind of... He was an attacking midfielder. He played wide left, wide right. He played in the 10. Sometimes he even played centre forward. And then we brought Szoboszlai in, and he's done what Wijnaldum did, which is ended up playing deeper, almost covering at right back sometimes and stuff like that. He's just a really, really hard working system player. We wouldn't have won the Premier League last year without Szoboszlai. Top quality player. FM No Casuals always rely on Qarabag. Yeah, they've smashed it tonight. It's been a really poor performance from Shels. It's Luke. Where do you think Sob fits in this Liverpool side this season? Deeper alongside Grav or McAllister? I think Szoboszlai probably competes with Wirtz for that spot in the 10. I think he can also play a little bit deeper in the position that Gravenberch plays. And I think in a pinch, we could maybe move him wide left or wide right if we had to as well. So I think there's a lot of positions for Szoboszlai. He'll still get a lot of football. He'll still be a really big part of the squad. But do I think he starts if everyone's fit? Probably not. No, probably not. Chill Music, Wijnaldum ruined his career by going to PSG, mate. Yes. Yeah, PSG was a poor choice. And Roma was a pretty poor choice as well. Should have stayed at Liverpool. Same with Sadio Mane, to be honest. It's Luke. Wirtz kind of takes his role a bit. Yeah, I think Wirtz probably does take the number 10 position, but I think Szoboszlai can play in that midfield 3 with Wirtz as well. So there's enough opportunity, put it this way. I think Szoboszlai probably starts as a bench player for Liverpool this season, but it wouldn't surprise me if he ends up working his way into the squad and being a first teamer again. He's a very, very talented player. I really like Szoboszlai. He's maybe the hardest working player in that Liverpool squad. He's so quick as well. Like he's a proper athlete. And I don't think we've actually scratched the surface on his ability yet either. I actually think we could maybe see even better from him. Be yourself, Dylan. Ferguson to Roma, loan opinions. Yeah, it feels like 2 minutes, doesn't it, since Evan Ferguson scored a hat-trick against Newcastle. It was 2023. November 2023, he scored a hat-trick against Newcastle at 18 years of age. And I honestly thought at that point, we've got a potential Wayne Rooney type sort of player again. And yeah, he's obviously had a lot of injuries. He hasn't quite kicked on. The loan move to West Ham last year didn't work out. Good player though, Evan Ferguson. I'm hoping that his move to Roma might just reinvigorate him again, because he's a good player. Very good player. Reece, that dribble run Wirtz did against Stoke was unbelievable. The dribble run he did against Stoke? Oh, in the pre-season friendly, sorry. Reece, Arteta talking about playing Havertz as a false 9. Dear, oh dear. Chill music, to be fair, I would do the same. I'm all about the Benjamins. Joey O'Brien cutting a very, very frustrated figure here on the touchline for Shels. It's looking like a disappointing night and probably an early exit from the Champions League. Do Shels now go into the Europa League qualifying conference? The Europa League third round of qualifying. Do they go into that now? I'm sure they do, don't they? Reece, you still watching Qarabag? Yes, mate, still watching Qarabag. Shelbourne 0, Qarabag 3. Law and scouting, what do you think about Wirtz? Is he better than Szoboszlai? Yeah, he is. He is better than Szoboszlai. Yeah. He's a different type of player. I think they can both play together. They can both play in the same system. But Szoboszlai can play a touch deeper. Okay, it's full time. Shelbourne 0, Qarabag 3. That's a disappointing night for Shels, and it has just, again, yeah, probably wrapped up the tie for Qarabag in the first leg, ahead of the trip to Azerbaijan next week. Very, very disappointing for Joey O'Brien and his men. Okay, well, a massive thank you to everyone that has followed and liked and subscribed. As always, massive thank you. We're live again tomorrow night. Who are we live for tomorrow? Midtjylland against Hibernian in the Europa League first leg, second round qualifying. Midtjylland against Hibernian. If you're going to be joining me for that, make sure you've liked, make sure you've followed, make sure you've subscribed, all that good stuff. And yeah, big thank you to everyone that has. I'll see you all tomorrow. Should we watch? No, I'm not watching Spain. I was going to put Spain on extra time, but we'll give it a miss. Spain are going to wrap that up. They are going to wrap it up. Timbo Slice, au revoir. That is a clash of the Titans. It's a huge game. Midtjylland against Hibs. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a nice night, whatever you're doing. Chill music, thank you very much. Good to see you. Hopefully you do give us a like and a subscribe, and we see you on a future Premier League Dad